Guy stands at his own 44-yard line. Nick Giaquinto back to the Redskins at their 10. Todd Christensen, by the way, the tight end, snaps the ball on punts. Almost snapped it away. Guy made one heck of a play to save that one.
I'll tell you, Ray Guy is 6'3", but he went up to about 7'3" on that. This is a heck of a play. Watch this ball take off. Now watch Ray Guy. He goes up, catches that thing with one hand, his right hand, in one motion brings it right down and kicks it. That's why he was a #1 draft choice. Everyone says, who drafts a punter in the first round? Look at that play. Woo.
He's the oldest punter in the NFL, but still one of the very best. 42 yards on that.
Of course, it was John Madden saying they had drafted me #1, and that was kind of a surprise, to be honest with you. One, being a punter, that was kind of odd. You might want to say that Al will take a punter in the first round because, you know, mostly you took at quarterbacks or running backs or receivers and things of this nature. But, you know, I was kind of glad he did. I guess that was just a God-given ability to be able to get the ball that high. I figured the higher I could get it, the better it would be.
Do you think you're finally going to make it now?
If it does, it'll be a big release off of me, and I know it'll be a big release off of my fans. When it happens, you'll hear me all the way from Mississippi, believe me.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You can beat the world, you can beat the war, you can talk the guy, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself. Standing in the Hall of Fame, yeah. And the world's gonna know your name, yeah. Cause you fell with the first flame, yeah. And the world's gonna know your name, yeah. And you'll be on the wall standing in the Hall of Fame.
The #8 draft steal of all time, Ray Guy.
Al liked to find the guy that he thought nobody else particularly thought of as a first, second, or third round pick.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high, twisting, hang time spiral.
To this day, Ray Guy remains the only punter drafted in the first round, and he was a steal.
Al, as you know, likes to do things that are a little off the charts.
Al Davis was a risk taker. Al knew a player when he saw one, and he'd go after it.
Al was always a guy who dared to be different, not just to be different, but because he thought it was right.
Coming out of Southern Miss, Guy was an All-American punter.
When Al Davis drafted Ray Guy in '73, it really shocked everybody to select a punter.
I'm thinking to myself, a punter in the first round. And when we go to draft him, the guy has a broken foot. Man, this takes some guts to do this.
Usually you think, well, you're going to pick a guy who's in there every down.
The Raiders realized Guy's booming kicks and 5-second hang times could revolutionize special teams.
But we had just gone through 2 years of just mediocre punting with the Raiders.
Here comes the kick. It is blocked. It's loose on the 5-yard line. And it's a touchdown for Pittsburgh.
We liked the idea of adding somebody to our defense in the form of a punter, where the opposition would have to go 80 yards rather than 50 yards.
We made the pick. They came in. The foot was healed. And as soon as we saw those 60, 70-yard punts, we knew we made the right pick right there.
Once a Raider, our #8 steal fit right in and became the center of controversy.
We have an unofficial hang time of 5 seconds here.
Guy was such a great punter. One time, one of his punts hit the roof of the Superdome.
Guy, of course, I think you probably well know, hit the overhead TV screens in the Pro Bowl of '76. They've now elevated that screen from 90 feet up to 200.
I've been in the game 41 years, and I've had occasion to see a lot of good punters. And, I don't know if he's the best, but it won't take long to call the roll.
If I were to pick one player that would get the adulation of all of our past great players, the greatest punter who ever played the game, Ray Guy would be someone that everyone could nod their head and say, gee, that's a good choice, Coach.
Congratulations to Ray Guy, who was something very special and is something very special as a person, but was something very special as a football player. I remember when we drafted him with the Oakland Raiders, and we took Ray Guy number 1. And everyone said, how can you draft a punter number 1? And we said, because he's not only the best punter in the draft, he's the best punter that's ever punted a football. And you know something about that draft? That was the least amount of arguments that we had in any draft that I can remember. I mean, if we had a consensus, everyone in the room, Al Davis, the owner, Ron Wolf, who was the director of player personnel, all the coaches, everyone agreed that this guy should be the number 1 pick. And then he went on to prove it. I mean, he could do everything. I mean, he was not only a punter, he would kick off, he was a great athlete. And he could catch the ball, he could do all those things that the great ones had to do. And it helped us so much. I remember that, we felt that it helped our offense, because I used to tell our quarterback after we had Ray Guy, I said, if it gets third down, just throw the ball away. The worst thing we have to do is let Ray Guy kick it, and that's pretty good. And then Ray Guy would punt it, and he would help our defense, and he was one of our most valuable players in all those years with the Raiders. And I think that sometimes he's a little forgotten in the history of pro football. But Ray Guy will be in the Hall of Fame someday. Ray Guy should be in the Hall of Fame someday. And Ray Guy is the best punter that ever punted a football.